Came to town by moonless night, 6 hats low and 7 hearts light. The museum slept behind iron bars, past dusty glass and painted stars. There stood a fiddle low and bright, oak and varnish catching firelight. They lifted it with careful hands and slipped away across the sands. No shots fired, no blood on stone, just a code they shared and on. The page inside the case was torn, and on it a trail was born. Ride on, brother and friend. Ride on, till the trail may bend. Freedom calls where the sage winds roll. Friendship is the buried gold. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. At dawn they crossed the river bend, where cottonwoods bow to the wind. The fiddle case lay open wide, and maps lit up by old wolves' eyes. A line of ink, a marked out paths, a canyon cut in amber grass. With every mile the secret grew, the old tune found a brand new hue. Steel guitar cried soft and clear, like a memory drawing near. The road was rough, the sky was wide, and still they kept the peace inside. Ride on, brother and friend. Ride on, till the trail may bend. Freedom calls where the sage winds roll. Friendship is the buried gold. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. By the cedar grove they saw the smoke of a camp where morning shadows spoke. A native tribe in painted dress met them calm with steady breath. An elder held the ancient bow and nodded toward the hidden low. No fear, no pride, no need for steel, just open palms and honest will. They laid the violin on deer hide cloth. The elder smiled and shook his cross. He traced the map with gentle grace, then shared the trail and shared the pace. Ride on, brother and friend. Ride on, till the trail may bend. Freedom calls where the sage winds roll. Friendship is the buried gold. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. The canyon mouth was split in two, with walls like flame and sky of blue. There in a hollow under stone was not one coin or gem laid down, but dishes, beads, and woven bands from many lives and many lands. A ledger, songs, and seed in jars, a promise passed beneath the stars. The treasure was the joining ground where every voice could travel sound. The cowboy boots, the painted shield, both stood in one wide open field. And the old violin began to sing for one shared fire, one living thing. Friendship is the buried gold. Ride on, under western gold. Ride on, let the wide land hold. Together we are found at last, and the sunset gathers us in